Look at all the juice it's sitting in. It's amazing. Add any seasonings, it's going to be perfect. So Jim's going to strain the juice and see how the strainer is catching all the goodies. Oh, and is that great flavor. This is the mini brazier pan, which holds 4.5 quarts. This was a limited edition piece. So he's going to lift out the strainer and place this back over the 16 quart. Yep, press out all those good juices and flavors. And we're gonna let the juice set there a little bit, and the fat will rise up to the top, making it easier to skim off, and then we're just going to thicken it and it will be ready in no time. Okay, so we've got the fat risen to the top, so see how I just barely dip in there. I'm trying not to disturb the brown underneath. If you want to do this ahead of time, you can actually place this in the refrigerator and the fat will harden slightly, and then it's really easy to just slice it off the top. So you do that, leaving just a bit, and we're just gonna have pure, rich brown flavor. So here you can see now that's mostly just the brown flavors with just a hint of the flavor from the fat and just skimming the top. And I got out about 2.5 cups worth of fat. Sometimes you get less, sometimes you get more, but you really want to be left with this. So all we're going to do now is heat it up and thicken it with a blend of either cornstarch and a little cream or milk of your choice, or a substitute, or you could use arrowroot or make your own flour from oats, just anything that's going to help thicken it to your consistency that you desire. So while this is heating up, you want to get some of your cornstarch and measure it out, approximately a tablespoon per cup, but it just depends on your preference for consistency. Then slowly add a little bit of water to your cornstarch and mix it up. That way you don't get the lumps. And once this is hot, then I'll slowly pour it in to stir it to thicken. If you want to add cream, do that at the very end. So this is nice and hot. It's just below a boil. The reason you want to heat this first is so you don't have to stand here so long stirring it till it thickens. So I'm just going to slowly pour this in and keep stirring. And I'm going to monitor the thickness, and I'll probably end up using it all, but I'm not sure, so I'll just do a little at a time. A good tool is a whisk. In case you get a lump or two, it prevents that from taking over. So after just a few minutes of stirring, look at how beautiful that is. And I just tasted it. It's amazing.